Hey everyone, Mr. Gray through IS here, and I'm back with another video. Thank you all for coming back to my channel. I've got a cool one today, one that will probably be useful for a lot of new Lexus owners, and I'm going to be talking about the best first mods for your Lexus, whether it's an IS, an RC, an ES, an LS, anything. I'm going to talk about some of my personal favorites, so I'm gonna go through each one of them and include the price right down here. It's been raining on and off here in Texas, funky weather as always, so please don't judge me for my dirty car. Thankfully, because of my ceramic coating, it still looks kind of shiny, but as you get up close you can see it's a little dirty, but I'll have it clean soon, because this weekend there is a North Texas Lexus Society meet, and this thing needs to be clean for that. As we can see, I'm not the only one that loves this carbon fiber hood. We got a little friend here. He's just bathing on it. So let's start with these best first mods for your Lexus. These aren't in any particular order, so yeah, just putting that out there. So to start off with, wheel spacers. I always tell people about wheel spacers, especially when someone DMs me, which this happens pretty often. They're like, what is the first mod? Just give me one good mod to do to my Lexus. I tell them, you can leave the entire car stock, but if you slap some 20 mil wheel spacers on there, 20 millimeter, all four corners, you're gonna stand out from the rest. It's just how it is. It brings the wheels straight to the fenders, makes it nice and flush. Right now I am on RSR Super Downs, so they are cambered in a little bit, but still it is, I'll get up under, it is still fairly flush, as you can tell, and especially in the rear with these fender flares, it's pretty close. I can fit just about a finger in there, hardly. So I totally recommend 20 millimeter wheel spacers. Some people say you can even do 25s in the front, which is an inch, and 20 mil in the rear, but I'm just trying to keep it simple and easy, best bang for your buck. Just get a pack of 4 20 mil wheel spacers, and I went with the KSP Performance wheel spacers, and they're amazing. They're what I still have on here with my RSR Super Downs, and what I had on my car with stock suspension, and it was perfect both times. Next up, I kind of grouped these two together, but it is Tint and kind of a chrome delete, so like black emblems, black window trim, and depending on the front emblem you have, mine is I call it glazed over, where it's not a physical emblem, but I went ahead and tinted this one, and also black grille trim, so pretty much chrome delete and window tint, so making the car darker. I say this is a good first mod because whether you have experience wrapping or no experience wrapping, I think doing a chrome delete is a great way to learn, because if you can do a chrome delete, which has a lot of sharp edges, and it's going to take some time and effort, you can probably use those skills that you learn throughout doing that chrome delete to really wrap anything. Bigger panels are a little bit different than wrapping small pieces, but the skills you learn with it are very valuable, in addition to how cool a chrome delete looks. I'll include the price that it cost me for my window tint and deleting all the chrome and my emblems, and as always I'll include links in the description. These emblems, the F Sport ones that are on the back and side, as well as this Lexus emblem, I didn't wrap these because it's honestly cheaper and easier just to buy replacement ones that are gloss black. So I'll leave the links for those in the description as well. And my tint varies in price depending on what quality you want of it. I have ceramic tint, so that's kind of a little bit higher price than just tint you would get that's dyed, which would pretty much just make it dark. But ceramic, especially here in Texas, it helps keep out the heat, and I've been loving it. Also, the higher quality tint you have, the easier it is to see out of it compared to others seeing inside of it. So at nighttime, it's not gonna look like this when you're looking out of it. It's going to look, here, I'll show you. It's going to look pretty clear. As you can see, clear as day, but then when I close it, it's pretty dark. Same with the rear. The rear is 5% limo tint, pretty clear, and then it's a mirror when you look at it. But window tint and chrome deletes really make a car look mean, and I don't know, if you like the look of chrome, which I do, I still have chrome on my DRLs and headlights, keep it, go for it. Don't do a chrome delete. Save the time, save the money, but it's fairly inexpensive and easy to do if you like the look of it. Another modification I think is a great first, and you'll come to see a lot of these are DIY, is caliper paint. I have painted mine orange. It's kind of like a burnt orange. I've had some people ask if it was red. It's a little bit in between, but it's fairly simple. This cost me all of $25, I think. I'll put the price right there, but it's super easy. If you want to use the spray paint method, all you do is pop off your wheels, mask your surrounding area, and just spray it, and you're good with some high heat spray paint. But if you want to use the brush method, it's a little bit easier. It does take a little bit longer, but you have to do less prep. You pretty much pop the wheels off and you brush the paint on there. Obviously you need to clean your calipers really well because they're the closest thing to your brakes, and brakes create a lot of dust. But caliper paint will make your car stand out, super easy, and it makes your car very unique to you because you can choose really virtually whatever color you want. It's kind of cool. So this next one is something that does a lot for any car, and that is a lip kit, or some people call it ground effects, but evidently front lip, side skirts, canards if you want, rear spats maybe, a diffuser. I will definitely say my diffuser and my front lip did wonders for how it makes the car look. There are many different options out there. There is NIA body kits, or NIA. There's always eBay, which is actually where all of my stuff is from. It is just ABS plastic that I painted myself. I got the Lexus Nebula Gray Pearl, and I went ahead and painted it. This is how it looks up close. And keep in mind, my car is dirty, so I apologize. But on my Instagram, you can see how my car kind of looks pretty up to date without that front lip, because it got destroyed by some tire debris on the highway, unfortunately. And then my most recent pics are with the front lip. So if you want to check that out, you can see how much of a difference it makes for the styling of the car. But I wanted to go with kind of an OEM plus look, so I didn't do anything too crazy aggressive, and that's why I paint matched it. I just wanted it to kind of blend in, but still give it a pretty aggressive look. This is how it looks. So yeah, I think that a lip kit is a great modification for a car. Even if that's the only thing you do, even if it's not lowered, it does a lot for the styling, and there are many out there, and you can evidently choose how you want your car to look afterwards. And there are many modifications you could do for your interior, all that are very worth it in my opinion, but one of the most worth it, if you ask me, are LED light replacements for the interior. For the vanity mirror, for the overhead light, for the rear light, even the trunk. It's cheap, it's easy, and it does a lot for the interior. It makes it look more modern because there's not yellow halogen lights shining down. Easy to do yourself. All you need is a pry tool, or even a screwdriver that you can like cover with some tape so you don't damage anything. Pry it off, pop the old ones out, put the new ones in. Easy. It's like $30, and it is the most bang for your buck modification I think that I've ever done. And you can even go the extra step of replacing your puddle lights under here. And if you want to know how to do that, I made a video on it because beforehand they were pretty weak. They would only shine really on the door. But if you want to replace those as well, have a nice glow onto the ground when you walk up at night, it's totally worth it. And that is one of the best first mods you can do for any car, not only a Lexus. I hope this helped with the new Lexus owners out there who are like, what should I do? That's actually one of the most popular DMs I receive on Instagram is, hey, I just got an RC or an IS, and what do you think I should do first? And this video should help lots. Not only do I include my opinions on what I think is the best, but I'll include links in the description and prices, and you can pick and choose what you think. I'm going to make a video in the future of the best mods at different price points, because I definitely have some favorite mods on this car, but they do get a little expensive, and there are also some that are cheap. So I'm wanting to make a video dedicated to mods at different price points. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope this helped some of you. If you have any buddies that are wanting to know what they should do to their Lexus, send them this video. If you liked what I showed in this video, go ahead and give it a like. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more content around this car. I am on there daily, and I post almost daily, every other day or so. You know, I try to produce quality content versus quantity of it. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Any ideas for videos, any concerns, if you didn't like something, let me know. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, hit me up on Instagram. I respond to every DM, and I also respond to every YouTube comment fairly quickly too. So hit me up if you have any questions or comments at all. I have recently been sponsored by Tint, and all of my carbon fiber bits, even some of my interior stuff right here, it's from them, especially these beautiful taillights, all from Tint, and you can use my code GRAY3IS to get 10% off your entire order. Not just one item, not just two, but whatever you have in your cart, 10% off all of it. So feel free to use that information and benefit yourself with it. Other than that, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching. We are at 800 subscribers. It's amazing. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. This has been Mr. Gray3IS, and I'll see you in the next one.